it's time for a bit of a late night dive through the treasure trove of WikiLeaks release. It looks like this might actually be a white supremacy based website here. The swastika seems to be a huge emoji or a sign here. What am I looking at? And it's obvious that it's a Nazi worshipping website. Blood and Honor. Huh? It's from 2009. So there should be news on it. Neo-Nazi music promotion network and political group founded in the UK. Okay, so that's something, I guess. That shows that not everything is about the United States. Central bank letter. Why is it upside down? Andrew Mullet. Considered secret, apparently. I mean, it'd be great if it was the right fucking way up. Rotate clockwise. And again. Minister of France. Lol. Kingsway Tires. Minister for Finance, could provide KRA with the titles of the identified accounts. Know your customer regulations. Alright, so this isn't really helping because this is a international thing. United Kingdom again. Started in India though, from the look of things. Or South Africa. Oh, in the United States. Mandatory in the United States as well. Okay, well, let's get rid of that then. It's obviously this is the United Kingdom right here. What that seal is, I don't know though. Charterhouse Bank. Huh. Chartered Governor and Attorney General. Yeah, it's definitely England. No, Central Bank of Kenya. See, everybody talks about how there's no such thing as a straw man or a some other kind of theory attached to how language is used and whether or not it's used to deceive us. But then you see something like this, Kenya Anti-Corruption Commission. Shouldn't that be Kenyan? Why shouldn't there be an N there stating it belongs to Kenya? Just an example of what I'm talking about. I mean, this doesn't make any sense to guys like you and I who don't really make any attempt to know what stuff like the Charterhouse Bank is. I mean, that's obviously a Kenyan bank, but what's the importance here? Is this like a CIA front? Index of military units. Well, this is an archive. Must have been what was given to Iraq. In that case, see if these are no see whiz. What was the one? Assault. What's assault weapon? No. What do they call light armor in the United States? Okay. Barnes and Noble. What's important here? Changes is the largest thing. What's that? I mean, all of this is dated 1984, so all of this seems to be related to a superstate, you know, some kind of government conspiracy relevant to 1980, George Orwell's 1984. So, you know, obviously there's more here than meets the eye. I'm just missing the essential of it yet because I haven't looked through it. But obviously the initial question is whether or not this is meant in the exact scenario that we're thinking, and that it's proof that 1984 was a prediction, you know, some kind of foretelling. A plan, if you will, instead of something else. Oh, British National Party membership information. These must be mobile phone numbers, join dates, first name, last name, address, rank, suburb, driver's license, not driver's license, license plate number, employment type, why is this so detailed? And why are there bits missing? This isn't making any sense either. I mean, obviously it'd be a very easy way to blackmail someone with... I'll just download that first. I'm just going to put this on something else for a second while I go saving this somewhere. Don't worry, it won't be forever. It's only just long enough for me to download it, so without giving any more personally identifying information away. And that's going to take a while. That's 46 megabytes. So far I've only gotten one. So I will put that back on the screen. I'll have a look at that a little bit later. And this is already 10 minutes, so I won't stop here. There's no point. If I'm going to upload this over the night, I might as well leave it until I've got 40 minutes or so. Second. That's like a website backup, but it's mostly audio. Jose Vicente and Rango Chavez assassination, maybe?
Allí en su escolta. Y el saludo, patria, socialismo o muerte. Algunos dicen que es una orden que yo di. No, eso le sale a esos muchachos del alma, porque nacieron en este proceso. Pero más allá de ello, bueno, ahí está un ministro de Defensa, Baduel, una fortaleza, los componentes militares. Aquí vienen casi todos los días a reuniones, la Unión Cívico-Militar, anoche estaba allí.
I don't know, I don't really understand, but I heard muerte in there, which is death. So you're definitely talking, I think, about an assassination of some kind, maybe? Maybe. It is Bolivia, no, not, it's Bolivia, not Portuguese, Brazil. So muerte might not mean death in their language. Cablegate. Oh great, 7-zip. Yeah, fuck you, I'm not dealing with 7-zip. Not right now anyway. 7-zip always takes forever. It's not even compressed that great. 80 meg. Why? Hmm. Well, that was 1991. I don't know what the significance of that is either. But most of this is turning out to be plain junk. I mean, is this supposed to be some kind of super special secret spy stuff that was released just because Julian Assange is dead and he didn't need to hide it anymore? Because if this is it, there's nothing here. This is all just shit. It's utter shit. Crazy horse. Gitmo Supreme Court censorship. Habeas corpus petition. Whoa, almost did it again. Don't go opening PDFs in tab. Muzzle off. Muzzle on. Of course it's a stall tactic, you fucking idiot. You people are supposed to be lawyers and international experts and you don't even know your own fucking rights? What's wrong with you? Well, this could be something. This could show, obviously, that the Supreme Court has been helping Obama since before he even fired some people and um, replaced them with Muslim staffers, Muslim sympathizers as well. Oh, he filed the habeas corpus. So this guy is supposed to be a attorney, no lawyer, not a judge, because neither of them learn about common law. They would know nothing about habeas corpus. He would have to be an attorney, a real law practitioner, or I would be more inclined to say a law user. Alright, so I'm not going to bother reading all that, and I'm not going to bother giving it any credibility either, because ultimately that's not a source. It doesn't cite any source. It's somebody's no-name blog You're never going to know whether that guy is legitimate or if he actually wrote it. Even if he is an attorney, he could be a nobody just pretending to be someone else. So, see, look, petition for original writ of habeas corpus. That's wrong. You don't petition for an original writ of habeas corpus. Habeas corpus is the writ. And you don't petition for it, you order it. A habeas corpus is a demand to prove jurisdiction for somebody who's been incarcerated. So let's say you commit no crime, you're just seen on the same street as a bunch of criminals were seen running down. The police pick you up, arrest you, and jail you without charging you, right? I would then file a habeas corpus to order the police to release you or prove why they are holding you. That would mean, filing charges or holding you, I guess in America, under the Patriot Act. Constitutional and statutory provisions are irrelevant. Common law supersedes them. Jurisdiction would be maybe a good bit to read. No, 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 yes, yes, and yes. You don't ever invoke statutory code. Invoking the Constitution, yeah, good idea. But unless you're a government employee, statutory code does not apply to you. I've got notes on my wall. I've got notes all over the internet about, not a belief, actual researched scientific fact of law that proves this claim. So, if you disagree, you can go jump off a cliff. I don't care. Tell someone who cares. I'm sick of people trying to tell me, or other people, that the state can force laws on you, when the people who wrote these fucking constitutions said the states cannot force their laws on you. You don't know what you're talking about. Go jump off a cliff. Now, back to the actual topic here. Seem to have some kind of Facebook backup, maybe. Alright, so that's anti-fascist. I mean, I've been going at this now, what, 23 minutes. I'm not even close to impressed yet. I'm not, what? This seems to be the smallest one. It's a WAV file, so I don't have to worry about any kind of video footage being shown. But I'll get a copy of one of these. I'll just get the smallest one, and I'll see what this is actually supposed to be. This doesn't particularly look pleasant. That's going to take a while. I'm trying to open this other PDF that I got earlier, so it's not a PDF or corrupted. I'm trying to open it with Foxit PDF viewer. So that's pretty much useless. No, fuck off. I'm not running in the Windows Media lame. Open with the programs. Media Player Classic.
Hello? Ciao. Ciao mamma, ciao ciao.
Allora, sto cambiando.
Ma nessuna novità, nel senso che io speravo che lo ricoverassero, invece non è successo niente, nel senso che ho parlato con... anche poi io ero a Londra, quindi non potevo darmi troppo da fare. Niente, ho telefonato solo all'assistente sociale per sapere se c'erano delle novità, e lei mi ha detto che non ne aveva, nel senso che anche lei aveva capito che volevano ricoverarlo. Però poi non sapeva che avevano cercato di fissare un appuntamento per ieri mattina alle 10, però non credo che ci siano riusciti perché lui tiene sempre il cellulare come si chiama? Sarebbe importante che forse anche lui gli parlasse un attimo, nel senso che forse gli può dare un quadro, se non reagisce, non lo so, anche perché vorrei un attimo tenere d'occhio la situazione.
Obviously, that's a phone call of some kind, and this isn't showing in Foxit either, so this obviously is not working properly. Again, leaving us with practically nothing. To be really frank, I'm actually getting bored here already. You know, I expected something worthwhile. Instead, it just seems to be some huge database of total shit. I mean, the French child sex thing might be relevant to child trafficking or something. Let's see. I mean, the rest of this stuff, it'd be really great if these PDF files actually worked. I don't know why they aren't. Yahoo. Why am I not surprised? I mean, who's dumb enough to use Yahoo these days, man? Yahoo is so insecure. He's on P in the same computer that he's accessing Yahoo. Oh my god. This clown's a complete amateur. There's nothing particularly exemplary here. I mean, we pretty much figured out the more meatier, relevant and important stuff just by plain logic and following the public hints that they were giving. Hmm. Banned in Lebanon. Hmm. You serious? The sources were fucking wiki? Let's see if this is even accurate. Or if they have some different kind of logo. I'm getting redirected already. What a joke. Oh, it's a list of fucking movies banned in Lebanon. That's no good. That's useless to me. They were in China, 2002. This could be good. Of course, but once again, it's a fucking PDF, so I can't view it. Back to scene. Down the mall. Alright, let's see if I can open this. It's only 400k. Environmental impact assessment. Okay, put this up on the screen. Environmental impact assessment by Bayer Coating Systems, Shanghai. 2002, displayed National EPB. Name, Bayer Coating Systems, Shanghai Co. Limited, and LDA project. Frenchman. Person in charge. Eric Bischoff. Mend and expansion. Area covered 1.3 square kilometers. I don't know what to say about this. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be useless, it could be something. I know that China has a lot to do these days with keeping the quality of its air pollution down. And I know that they probably should be doing more, but that's not really fun. That's not exactly interesting. So I'm just going to move on. Because even if that is proof of corruption, you know, you're talking about a very minor piece of evidence there. Not really anything I would consider real crime. You know, maybe something on the first time or second time to give them a slap on the wrist if it's just a small bit of pollution or conspiracy. And then the third time, start jailing some scrubs. What else we got here? Brazilian Inception, BSV 6 trips, 1999. What's that? Alright, back to screen. Looks like we have a anti-racism leaflet talking about crime against white people. This is from 1999. What? True. They would be down on the rapist like a ton of bricks. That's not 1999. Most of this wouldn't really have been possible in 1999. These are newer pictures. Is that why it's here? They're trying to say that the BNP is lying about history to try and instill racial tensions. Don't know, maybe something to look at later. Alright, yeah, we have some kind of BSU. I got no idea what that's supposed to be. Gatekeeper at Living Dolls regarding a visit. I will be in Atlanta later this month on business and would like to pay a visit to your dungeon and have a session with a mistress. Do I have to become a member before the visit or can I just call in? When I arrive and schedule a session, I would experience a missive and desire to fest in pain and degradation. Sincerely, Sugar. This guy's a teacher. TJ Himlinger. least he's got a sense of humor, huh? This is all over the place. What the hell relevance is this? I'm not going, whoops. I'm not going through all that crap. That doesn't seem relevant or useful at all either. I'm only at the seas, man. This is boring as hell. Ooh. Canada nuclear something or other. Back to the scene. Go to the scene. I must download this. Well, you done yet or not? Apparently it's a couple of megabytes. So I'm just going to leave it on scene for a minute while I download that. Charles Brown, trial transcript. President of the Canadian Nuclear Safety Commission. This could be good. Dear Minister, serious allegations contained therein. Let's see. Chalk River. Why is that ringing the bell? Canadian Nuclear Research Facility, Ontario, near the village of Chalk River. It's a research reactor. They shut it down. There's accidents there. It's actually not closed yet. So they fired this guy on the premise that they were closing this thing. They never actually did. That might be why it stood out in my mind. What do you mean extending the shutdown? It's still not shut down. It's 2016. You're trying to tell me they've got a leaking nuclear power plant, experimental power plant, in freaking Ontario for the last 10 years and nobody's saying anything about it? No, they definitely shut it down. And they're looking at changing procedures so they could restart it. Beneficial use of radioisotopes. Medical isotopes, huh? Must be talking about chemotherapy. Anything newer than 2007? 2008? 2007? 2007 again? No, nothing really. Here we go. Bin Laden statements before. So no, that was before, leading up to a couple of years after the September 11 attacks. How big is this? 1.7 meg? It's going reasonably fast. The time I'm looking at here, 50 minutes. FBIS, not FBI. Copyrighted material. Official use only. Usama. Osama bin Laden again. Osama. Now this is a joke. This is a fake. Why WikiLeaks has fakes like this is just ridiculous. You can't even spell his fucking name right. Purchase liability hacks. Well, I think this might actually just be a troll. Might be a simple out and out troll. I don't really know what else to categorize this. I don't speak the languages that are reportedly named important things like Italian child sex.mp3. I really couldn't tell you how much of this is or isn't relevant to a lot of things, but the Karaoke equipment manifests were pretty concerning. Here's what I'm getting. Kenya voting fraud. I heard about that. That's a German child pornography related PDF. Kingston University. Why is that important? Legion of Christ, I think, was some other white supremacist thing. Trying to pass it off as a white supremacy. Oh, now this makes sense. This is blackmail, essentially. That's what all this is. This is dirt. It's not important to us because we don't understand it. It's dirt for blackmail. That must be how WikiLeaks has stayed open so long. They've been blackmailing everybody who was supporting them. MySpace, Yahoo, the Department of Defense, even the Canadian nuclear authorities. Italian officials who are obviously dealing in child sex trafficking. It looks like even the Nobel Prize was rigged, which is no news there. I mean, they gave fucking Obama one. How stupid have you got to be to give the biggest murderer in the last 20 years a freaking Nobel Peace Prize? well, not murderer, but you know what I mean, traitor to his own people. NSA spy bases. Honolulu Advertiser from 1961 for Barack Obama, his birth announcement. It's wrongful termination based on HIV positive test results in the Peace Corps. Peru petroleum industry, blackmail, I guess, some kind. Rapid share, huh? Ramstein. Rules of engagement. That's pretty much a given. Scientology hacks. I know it's more embarrassing than anything else. Nobody really cared about the Church of Scientology hacks. I mean, they're weird, but they never actually got any proof of crime being done. Ooh, Scottish Freemason officers. Now we're talking. Secret prisons in Germany. A mate of mine was talking about these actually, saying that they held Japanese, they captured Japanese, and some of them came to America after the end of the war, and that when people are burned, that they shrink, you know, they become a lot like rays, they go tiny. So he was saying that Roswell was actually burnt Japanese or burnt Asians' bodies, not aliens. And if you pay attention to what actually was said by the witnesses and the people there, they never actually say it was aliens. I don't think. I think they are usually saying, you know, these little bodies. Spirituality 46. That that raises flags in my mind. Why would you call something spirituality 46? St. John Ambulance, that's here. That's West Australian ambulance company, I should say. They do the emergency call outs in WA. Landmark Forum cult, huh? I don't particularly care. Swedish data retention could be good too. Ah, and a child pornography investigation. Timor. Well, that's something worth looking at. Our troops were involved in that. We went there for peacekeeping. That was an oil maneuver. This could be it. Here we go. United Nations, Kosovo, Rwanda, Sudan, arms smuggling. Is that why we had so many Sudanese migrants coming in the last 5 years? Gitmo policies, Iraq. Oh, here we go. Where did I see that? Shia, 2003. This is proof that they know Shia and Sunni Muslims are different and that there will be infighting because of that. So they can pretend in their stupid little supposedly counterintelligence or intelligence department that they're unaware of the fact that there's two different types of Muslims in Iraq. I got proof right here that they did know as far back as 2003. So that will prove beyond any shadow of a doubt that even the Australian government is lying to its people about the Muslim coalition. Iraqi training manual. Military GPS manual. Man, this is depressing. This is showing that the United States has been training and arming the factions, destabilizing everything from Kosovo onwards, either directly by giving them equipment and training manuals, or by using the United Nations as a proxy, or smuggling weapons through Sudan. Vatican Bank, Venezuela phone tapping. Facebook is banned in Vietnam. Blackwater war crimes. So look at the employee declaration. Right, how you doing there? Down the mall? It's a website. Oh shit. It's a nuclear bunker system of some kind, perhaps. Material for the press on child pornography on the internet, sexual assault on kindergartners, Internetwoorden für die working mostly through email and news groups. We knew this already. We knew that they were using things like not Tor. What was the other one? Some news group website. There's no estimates here. Wait. You're trying to tell me this is a operation to increase it? Because there's no lists of names, there's no arrestees list, there's no site lists, there's no rough estimate of images detected or videos or anything. What the hell is this supposed to be? Can I translate this? Data and facts. Child pornography on the internet. There's one for representation, subject to 5 years imprisonment. Ouch. %, are under the age of 6. $1.3 million a week. How did they get away with this? $60,000 customer data? Where are the arrests? What? It's not prosecuted in all countries. There are no legal regulations like in Germany or no effective implementation of laws against those responsible parties afterwards. Countries pursue neither the possession nor the spread of it, nor blocks it. And internet providers are the last line of defense with blocking access to them. Okay, so Norway, Denmark, Sweden, Finland, Netherlands, Italy, Great Britain, Switzerland, New Zealand, South Korea, Canada, and Taiwan are successful website blocking countries. Why isn't the United States, England, and Australia on that list? Alright, so that didn't turn out to be as sinister as I was thinking it might have been. That actually turned out to be a report. What is this supposed to be? Look at the size of that forehead. I could have sworn I saw the phrase groomed somewhere. Oh, for God's sakes. Get past the crap. It's all crap, isn't it? This is just crap. Totally useless. Going on now a bit over an hour and 15 minutes. Budget estimates for 2008. So these might actually not be implemented at all. These are estimates. Again, impeccable sheets, no scans, no signatures. None of these things are legitimate or just artfully crafted frauds. So that can bubble off as well. Where is it? Verse. Huh. Mr. and Mrs. Barack H. Obama. Here we go. So Obama's birth was actually reported in Honolulu. Advertiser, 1961. If this is true and accurate, if it's not a fake. We already know some of these are fakes. Phoenix, what the hell are we looking at here? I don't think it really matters. It's one case, minor fraud. Yes. Oh, there's almost 2,000 of them. Holy shit. It's really only a couple of thousand of them. Now look at all these. They're all men. Leslie, although that can be a man's name as well. all of these are men's names. We haven't seen a single woman's name yet. But no, Maurice is a man's name. Getting tired of you, obviously, in case you couldn't tell. So, I guess I've been doing this now for an hour and a half, almost. You can see why there's very little I actually post about, or very little that actually gets talked about. My progression actually seems to be quite slow in terms of research, because most of the time it's spent looking at crap like this. Yeah, these I mean, this is pretty much all useless, all dead information. It's absolutely nothing useful, except maybe those Italian phone recordings. Don't want to be like stuff either. Jehovah's Witnesses. Oh. It's sources freaking GeoCities. See, this is the problem with dealing with conspiracy theorists and things like WikiLeaks, is that a lot of the time the sources aren't actually sources, they're just crap. They're just crap copy-pasting from a GeoCities or a Lycos or some other junk website with no credibility or reliability, and written by somebody or attributed to somebody who is an utter nobody. So that doesn't necessarily mean that the information is not accurate either. I mean, we've had Natural News Network and a few other seemingly falsified websites actually turn out to be quite true and accurate about things like vaccines causing autism, cannabis curing cancer, bicarbonate soda curing cancer, all sorts of things. So I don't want to make it sound like I'm shrugging off sources just because they are not official per se. I shrug them off just because I don't think I can convince the general public with sources like these. Why is this redacted? I can't copy that text either. I can't put it in Google Translate. To analyze the disk from the station travel utility, permission to see the images of pornographic material and scenes of infants. They confirm the presence of something word. This close quite display. Photos representing torture, maybe, and the act of sex. Where they get it from, though. It's all well and good to say what you found. Where did you find it? Oh, it's asking for law changes to actually what? Arrest or get a warrant to search people who are found using certain search terms which depict sexual acts with children, such as teens deleted and Genfield? Genfield? I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't speak French. Timor oil. East Timor. Yeah, that's where we were, 2001. That's where our soldiers were. So that was actually about oil. Huh. It's 2007. This is about 3 years before Sudanese migrants started coming out. Of Africa and demanding asylum. Deployment of military aircraft. Sudanese government is trying to blacklist the United Nations by using their logos on planes. Pretty much every movie regarding Africa, the CIA, etc., has been talking about Chad at various times. It makes you stop and realize, Chad is actually right next door to Sudan. Is that why? Where are they getting that kind of technology? I mean, these don't just look futuristic. They are new weapons, the last 20 years. Right. Iraqi Shia. See, the oldest and biggest seat of learning for the Shiites. There's Baghdad. There's Kuwait. There's Saudi Arabia. Hezbollah is mentioned as well. Huh. They got flowcharts, like structural flowcharts, hierarchical flowcharts. Yeah, well, that would be right. Iraq, just can't seem to really get their shit together. That was before the United States even invaded. Oh god, it's in fucking Arabic. Are you shitting me? Well, I just hit the jackpot. because this is now looking like some kind of manifest in Arabic. Why would there be M1114 Iraqi manuals in Arabic? Let me just double check what that M1114 is. Oh look, it's a fucking Humvee. This gets worse and worse as we look at it. GPS manuals. Holy shit, that's way too much. So much information. Holy crap, I'm not reading all that. Not tonight anyway, I'm just having a quick look through this stuff. Certain Vatican State institutes. Here's the trigger. Oh, this is gold. Bingo. Right here. Because we don't have full disclosure on a straw man being created, this is exactly the position that every man and woman's persona or straw man exists in. You know, they're all equivalent to this, created directly under the sovereign, which is you, functioning under your own funds for the purpose of good in the general public. And as such, it is neither a citizen of the United States, nor is it created under the laws of any third country. This one I have to post about, I think. So there we go. I found one, in all that crap, I found one little bit of useful information. And unfortunately, I was only able to understand it after multiple years of independent study in law, areas in which I would never normally be taken if I actually studied law at university or in a practicing capability as a lawyer or a magistrate, etc. Okay. Excuse me? That's the only one part I haven't agreed with so far about pornography, whether child or otherwise. When there's no lower genitalia being exposed and it's just the top half, that's not hardcore. But what's this? Who? Wikimedia Foundation Director Eric Milner endorsed child pornography, and even alleged that Milner was posting it on his website, humanist.eu. The image since deleted depicting two children, male and female, much younger than 18, naked, with the female giving the male a handjob. The image can be seen in a cache from Google and is clearly marked as having been posted on Milner's website. If there is any doubt, yes, I am defending that children can have sex with each other, not only adolescents but also children at earlier ages whenever they want to. Although he denies supporting pedophilia by saying, I have pondered putting a disclaimer into the article, I am not a pedophile, I'm a 22-year-old heterosexual white male, but I see no reason to give this concession to the child sex hysteria. I wouldn't say it's a hysteria. These kids are not ready to be parents. Okay, there's child pornography, I get it. What's the point of this page, this article? I don't get the point. I mean, it's pretty much standard procedure to delete anything that violates the law, whether it be pedophilia or just plain licensed content that you don't have permission for. So that's nothing special either. And deployed to Iraq to guard State Department of American government personnel. Oh wow. So Blackwater is not just so Blackwater really is mercenary. It's international. It's going all over the place. That ain't right. So maybe two things discovered here in the little foray through WikiLeaks. That marks almost 2 hours of exploration tonight. I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to obviously link that Vatican testimony to my friends, because that is actually relevant to strawman or Freeman kind of argument forming and debate discussion. So here we have a document directly showing that this is how the Vatican does things. I mean, if the Vatican can do it this way, why can't we? You know, they're trying to pretend like we are not actually sovereign or something, because that would be contrary to what our legal experts are telling us. That final note given, I'm signing off. Have a good night.